In a heart-wrenching turn of events, we bid farewell to the legendary Suzanne Somers, who forever etched her name in our hearts as the unforgettable Chrissy Snow from Three's Company. Suzanne Somers, who not only graced our screens but also ventured into entrepreneurship and rose as a New York Times bestselling author, has left us at the age of 76. After an incredible 23-year-long battle with breast cancer, Suzanne took her final bow in the serene surroundings of Palm Springs, California, where her loving family stood by her side. Her family had initially gathered to celebrate her 77th birthday on October 16th, but instead, they now commemorate her extraordinary life. In this video, let's take a moment to reflect on Suzanne's life and celebrate the remarkable accomplishments she achieved. Suzanne Somers' Hollywood Odyssey. Suzanne Somers, a name that resonates with the golden era of Hollywood, started her acting career in the late 1960s. Her silver screen debut was nothing short of iconic, appearing alongside the legendary Steve McQueen in the timeless classic Bullitt. Yet, it was in 1973 that Suzanne truly captured the spotlight, becoming the enchanting blonde behind the wheel of the White Thunderbird in George Lucas's iconic American Graffiti. With a single wordless line, she left a lasting impression, silently conveying "I love you" to Richard Dreyfuss's character. Suzanne Somers later ventured onto Broadway with a one-woman show that bore the intriguing title, The Blonde and the Thunderbird. However, this audacious move garnered mixed reviews, igniting conversation about her unconventional path. Throughout the 1970s, Suzanne's radiant presence graced our television screens in beloved shows like The Rockford Files, Magnum Force, and The $6 Million Man. Still, her most celebrated role emerged in the form of Three's Company, a hit series that graced ABC from 1977 to 1984, although her tenure came to a close in 1981. The iconic role in Three's Company. In the world of classic TV, few characters are as enduring as Chrissy Snow, the endearing but ditzy blonde portrayed by Suzanne Somers in the beloved sitcom Three's Company. Sharing the screen with the talented John Ritter and Joyce DeWitt, Suzanne brought Chrissy to life in a way that was both memorable and groundbreaking for her time. Suzanne's approach to creating Chrissy was anything but simple, as she shared with CBS News in 2020. She delved deep into the character's psyche, striving to make her not just lovable, but also likable. Breaking free from the stereotypical dumb blonde trope of the era, she instilled Chrissy with a moral compass, envisioning the childhood she wished she had experienced. However, Suzanne's journey in Three's Company was not without its trials. In 1980, after 4 successful seasons, she courageously demanded that ABC increase her salary by a remarkable 5-fold and grant her a fair 10% share of the show's earnings. The response from the network was a resounding, "Who do you think you are?" While she believed she deserved equal recognition alongside the star, John Ritter, the network drastically reduced her role to a mere 60 seconds per episode, eventually leading to the termination of her contract. Fueled by her commitment to equality, Suzanne took a bold step and initiated a $2 million lawsuit, seeking to rectify the disparity she faced compared to popular male sitcom actors. Later on, she took the lead in another highly successful sitcom, Step by Step, which found its place on ABC's youth-focused TGIF lineup. An icon's legacy. In the early hours of October 15, the true Hollywood legend passed away peacefully at her home. Her invincible spirit allowed her to conquer an aggressive form of breast cancer for over 23 years. Suzanne was surrounded by her beloved husband, Alan, her son Bruce, and her close-knit family. Originally, they had gathered to commemorate her 77th birthday on October 16th, but instead, they now honor her extraordinary life. Their hearts are filled with gratitude for the millions of fans and followers who cherished her. Suzanne Somers was not just a talented actress, but a prolific author who wrote on essential topics like aging, menopause, beauty, wellness, sex, and cancer. Her contributions extended beyond the screen and into the lives of those she touched. Suzanne's acting career shone brilliantly, particularly in the first 5 series of Three's Company, beginning in 1977. Her presence on television left an indelible mark, and she even took her talents to the dance floor, competing on the US version of Dancing with the Stars in 2015 alongside her professional partner, Tony Dovolani. Suzanne's cancer battle. Suzanne Somers was a warrior in the truest sense as she bravely faced an aggressive form of breast cancer when she was in her 50s. In an Instagram post in July, Suzanne revealed her ongoing battle with breast cancer, a journey she had been navigating for 2 decades. With strong determination, she faced each recurrence head-on, utilizing the best of alternative and conventional treatments. She praised her husband, Alan Hamill, who stood by her side every step of the way, strengthening their bond. In another post, she candidly revealed the return of the disease after a period of remission, stating, "I know how to put on my battle gear, and I'm a fighter." A private family burial is scheduled for Somers next week, as confirmed by her publicist, with a memorial to follow in November. In the face of cancer, Suzanne Somers remained resolute. She first received her diagnosis in 2000 and also battled skin cancer. While she faced some criticism for her dedication to a chemical-free and organic lifestyle in her fight against these diseases, her determination never wavered. Suzanne's journey began in 1946 in San Bruno, California, born to a gardener father and a medical secretary mother. Her early life was marked by turmoil, with her father's alcoholism and abuse casting a shadow. At the young age of 19, Suzanne married Bruce Somers after becoming pregnant with their son, Bruce. The couple's marriage was short-lived, leading Suzanne to start a modeling career for the anniversary game as a means to support herself. Love, stardom, and Suzanne. It was in the late 1960s that she first graced the silver screen, earning her initial credit in the Steve McQueen masterpiece, Bullet. Then in 1973, the spotlight truly illuminated her path, casting her as the alluring blonde behind the wheel of the White Thunderbird in George Lucas's unforgettable American Graffiti. In this iconic role, she had just one silent line, gently mouthing "I love you" to Richard Dreyfuss's character. At her audition, Lucas didn't inquire about acting skills, but simply asked if she could drive. That moment, as she would later recall, changed her life forever. Throughout the 1970s, she graced television screens, leaving her mark in shows like The Rockford Files, Magnum Force, and The $6 Million Man. Yet, it was her portrayal in Three's Company that led her to unparalleled fame, with the series airing from 1977 to 1984. Her talents further shone as she took on the role of a mother in the enduring sitcom Step by Step. Effort that shows. Suzanne Somers' journey on Three's Company wasn't without its challenges. In 1980, after 4 successful seasons, Suzanne courageously demanded a raise from $30,000 to $150,000 per episode, a request that her husband, a former television producer, fully supported. The network's response was far from accommodating, asserting that John Ritter was the star, ultimately leading to Suzanne's phased-out role and eventual termination. Her character was replaced by 2 different roommates for the remaining years of the show, causing a rift with her co-stars that lasted for years. However, Suzanne used this as an opportunity to explore new horizons. She ventured into Las Vegas with an act, hosted her talk show, and became an entrepreneur. The 1990s witnessed her return to network television, most notably in Step by Step, which graced a BC's youth-focused TGIF lineup. Suzanne's journey was also brought to life on screen in a biopic called Keeping Secrets, featuring the star herself. Her multifaceted career and undying spirit are proof to her incredible determination and commitment. In her later years, Suzanne faced health challenges but continued to radiate her unique charm. Even in the face of adversity, she retained her love for life's simple pleasures, like copious amounts of cake, as she once joyfully shared. After Suzanne Somers left this world, we bid farewell to a great Hollywood legend whose legacy will always be bright. From her captivating screen debut in American Graffiti to her iconic performance in Three's Company, Suzanne's career was a monument to her incomparable talent and firm dedication. Her iconic portrayal of Chrissy Snow defied stereotypes, reshaping the landscape of television with her lovable, morally grounded character. Suzanne's struggle for equal recognition and her tenacious attitude in the face of breast cancer served as examples of her bravery and passion. Her story is an inspiration to all of us. She left behind a legacy that will live on in our hearts for all time, brightening even the darkest of days. That's all we've got for today. For more such videos, consider subscribing to the channel. We'll see you in the next video.